How are we doing on the old pies in warehouse number 3? Storage, we've made 8. 92 to go. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rise of Industry in the least efficient efficiency planning game I've ever done. We're effectively fleeing from the banks at this point. We figured finally, we figured out how pies work in our berry pie bonanza. Our goal is to make 100 berry pies in 20 years. It's already year 9. We've only just finished reading the cookbook about how to make pies. So we can do it. We can effectively create a berry pie. Now I just got to put everything together to make that happen. And hopefully not run out of money while I'm doing it. We're basically in a race against time against bankruptcy. That's what we're doing right now. This is a perfect example of how not to play Rise of Industry, but I am hell-bent to complete this challenge that I created myself. We will make a pie at some point. It's taken us 9 years so far, almost 10 at this point, but we're gonna do it. So the food factory over here, this is destination number 1 this morning. We are currently making flour. Fantastic. We need flour to make dough. We need dough to make pies. So to kind of speed things up a little bit, and seeing as we're basically embezzling money from several local banks anyway, I am going to put up another food factory because, well, it's $500,000, but there it is, it's $500,000. What's $500,000 between friends? This is going to kick off some pollution. We do have the air purifier over here, which will hopefully help with that. However, this may kill 1 or 2 cows in the cow field over here. Sorry, guys. You cows right here in field number 3, this may get a little grim for you. Sorry. I want you to be producing dough. So you are going to make dough. So I got one place making flour, one place making dough, and then when I've got all of that together, I can switch these guys over to berry pies. Storage is full where? Okay, in this crop farm. You are making wheat. Okay, good. You know what? I got a plan for you. Why don't you send your stuff to food factory. You are just out of reach of food factory number 2. Well, that is a pain in the neck. Can I move food factory number 2 closer? I mean, I could put it here. I think I can put it here. All right, let me try that. I want my money back. Yeah, I want some of my money back. I didn't make all of my money back, but I would like some of my money back, please. Can I squeeze this food factory into here? Short answer, yes. Okay, great. Good. Go away, please. Actually, shoot, don't go away. I kind of needed to know where you are. There you are. Right now, I would like you to send this to food factory number 2. Yay, food factory number 2. Send that over there. And food factory number 2, where did you go? I need you to be making what I need you to be making, which is dough. And for that, you need flour and water. So we're going to need to pull some water from water siphon number 2. Where do you not need to go? Oh, you have a free spot. Never mind, you have a free spot. So send that to food factory number 2. Okay, with all of that in place, yeah, I know, we're swimming in dye, I got it. You are making flour, and you just need wheat for that, which you are getting. Great. You are making dough, for which you need flour and water, which you will get. Let's make sure that the food factory is going to send... Yeah, see, you're sending it to the warehouse. That's a bit silly because then they're just basically taking it back down the street to food factory number 2. So why don't you send this to food factory number 2. Send your flour directly down the street to the food factory so they can make dough. Yeah, and when I'm talking about a race against time, I'm not kidding. Our total income is $1.34 million. We're spending $3.45. And $1.5 million of that is in loan repayments at this point. Although that construction will shave off next month after, we kind of built 2 factories and demolished one of them. So we had that going for us. We're making almost $1 million in the products sold, which is nice. What's a research grant? What does that mean to me, game? Research grant. You've applied for a grant to allow you to research new products and new production methods. A grant of $1 million. Oh, super. That could not have come at a better time. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear Lord. I'm not going to use that to research anything, by the way, game. I'm not going to research anything. That's just going to keep the gas in the trucks while we desperately try to get some pies made. No, we're not doing wall panels right now, game. We talked about this in the last part of Rise of Industry. We're just not into carpentry. It's not really our thing, truth be told. We were briefly researching wooden planks before we decided it was a terrible idea to be researching anything at all, because it just causes us to hemorrhage money more. And we're already in the hole like $748,000 a month, and I just can't tighten that up really with what I'm working with. It's in retrospect, perhaps not the most ideal challenge, because it made me hyper-focused on the ingredients we need to make the pies, and in a regular quote-unquote game of Rise of Industry, I would have more broad resources. I'd be making different things and more varied things. We also drew a very, very unlucky map where we have no natural resources. We have no gas, no oil, no coal, no nothing. Crop farm is full again. That's fine. I'm sure it'll all work itself out. What I think, given the race against time scenario that I've got going on here, I think I'm going to throw down the third food factory and just start the pies a-coming. Because otherwise it's going to take me time to store up all the things that I need and then create another food factory or switching a food factory out. Yeah, you know what? Go big or go home. I hate that cliche. Let's do this. Food factory number 3. Guess where you live? Right by the cows. Boy, it's going to get a little grim over here. I hope that that air purifier can keep up with all of this. Here's what you're going to make. You are finally going to make berry pies. You need dough, you need sugar, you need berries. I'm going to make all of that happen for you super soon. So sugar is going to go to food factory number 3. Great. Where do I have a good berry field? Plantation number 3. You're making berries. Why don't you also send that to... Do you have a spare spot? Yes, you do. And I'm actually going to turn off all of your other spots, too. I know that's going to cost us some money, but there it is. Well, I'll turn you off if you're not getting all the berries that you need to do the thing that you need to do. And sorry, what was the third thing you need? Dough. Right, dough. And we are making dough in food factory number 2. Yes, we are. You are going not to the warehouse. You are going to go directly to not another warehouse, food factory number 3. Okay, that should be all the base ingredients. Yeah, they're already starting to show up. We've got some dough over here. Some sugar has shown up. Not so much on the berries right now. Could we maybe get some more berries over there? Where's my other berry plantations? Not anywhere. Berry plantation number 1, you're making berries? Yes, you are. I don't care what that auction is. I'm kind of dodging creditors at this point, bank. You have a bunch of spare spots. Actually, why don't you also send things to food factory number 3? So there's more berries going over to food factory number 3. Okay, move it a little bit faster. I want to make sure that everything's going to get over there to start making the pies. Yes, berries are starting to show up. So we've got berries in there, dough is coming in, sugar is coming in, everything is starting to happen over here. I could still use some more berries. And some more sugar for that matter. So let's... Plantation number 2... Why don't you got to be doubling up on something. Yeah, take that Poconos Mountain off. Take that Poconos Mountain off. Wait, are you not? Yeah, food factory number 3. Okay. You can keep sending one lot of berries to Pocono. I mean, why not at this point? But basically everything is going to go over to food factory number 3. Yeah, that's already bumping up our berries. Yeah, we're already getting more berries in there. We're actually constructing our first pie. 10 years later, we are constructing our very first pie. 40 days, ticking down. Don't even know where these pies are going to end up going. Nobody wants to buy them. We made a pie. We made a pie. Where are those pies going? Actually, now that I say that, you're going to warehouse number 3. Okay. Which one is warehouse number 3, please? Warehouse number 3, I need you to the front of the building, please. I need all eyes on warehouse number 3. Oh, well, this comes at a good time. There's a tax break. All buildings upkeep minus 25%. Great. Fantastic. There's warehouse number 3. I was looking for you. What are you? You're taking in pies. Okay. I don't suppose there's anyone who's actually going to buy them, because it's actually too high a tier product for the world we're living in right now. You're a tier 3 product. Copper tubing. Yeah, we're so not into that. You know why? We don't have any copper on this map. So, is anyone going to buy these? No. No, literally nobody will buy these. I can send it to... Schindler State will take everything. God, they'll just take everything we want. Sure. Send it there, I guess. It's only 2.52k per unit. That's not even worth the truck going out there. We're just gonna stockpile pies for right now. I don't think they're going to go off. Yeah, the number of factories down here is making it a little gray. I can only imagine there might be some 3-headed cows born over in this cow field, but, well, you guys are just gonna have to do the best you can over there. You know what? 3-headed cows means 3-bodied cows, means more cows, more meat, more... Oh, fashion trend dye? Dye demand up 50%. My God, I've been making dye for 9 years, and finally somebody wants to buy it. Wow, cool. Does anyone actually want to buy it, or are you kind of lying to me about that game? Clothing store, like, say, Schindler State. Does anyone else want to buy? Oh, 2 commercial. Oh, Pocono wants to buy dye. After 9 years, one other town wants to buy dye. Yes, buy it. Buy more of it. Buy all of it. You know what, Pocono? Have all of my dye, please. That factory has been full forever. Well, good. That might be a little bit of money ticking in. How much is that? I'm going to wait for it to tick over into the next month and see how that dye did over in Pocono. Okay, I don't know what this does. We've had these things pop up forever, this bidding on something. But I've got potatoes. Oh, somebody else just bid on it. I bid. Did I do it right? I've got potatoes. If the price of potatoes is up for 22 months, I will take it. I think I just spent money I didn't really need to spend, but there it is. You know what? Somebody outbid me. I regret that. I'll just sell my potatoes at the regular price, please. Because I'm down to 2.14 million and I'm hemorrhaging almost 700,000 a month. So, how's the pie situation going on down here, guys? How are we doing on the old pies in warehouse number 3? Storage, we've made 8. 92 to go. Great, 92 to go here. It is the next month. How did we do on our things here? What is dye? Is that tier 1? That is tier 1. Well, I mean, we made money on it, kind of. It's the loans that are crippling us now. I mean, I knew this was going to come back to bite me in the butt, and here we are. Yeah, total income 750,000. Total expenses 2.2 million. Yeah, and 1.49 million is indeed loan payments. Yeah, I think the lesson we've learned here is don't ever play gameplay alert. Auction lost. Oh, that's fine. Good. I wanted to lose that. I didn't want to spend that money. Thank you, game. I appreciate somebody outbidding me on that. I think the lesson we've learned here in Rise of Industry is don't play Rise of Industry like this. Being hyper-focused on one thing means I don't have really the opportunity to sell anything else to anybody. I should have a much more varied and rich resource and production and distribution thing to make sure I can meet a lot of needs because nobody is buying pies. And we've got a workman's grant for 100,000. That'll keep the wolves at the door for about a day and a half. Okay. How are the pies? How many pies have we made? No. We've made 10. Okay, 90 to go. 90 to go. We're going to need another loan. We're going to need another loan to avoid bankruptcy. Sort of now, actually. I'm just fleeing from creditors. That's how we're playing this game. And I'm not apologizing for that. We are fleeing from creditors. No, I don't want to pay something off. I want to... Oh, I'm out of loans. I'm out of loans. No, they're onto my game. They've figured me out. The towns have started talking to each other. Like, don't give that guy any more money. Do not give that guy another penny. 82 pies to go, but I don't think we're going to do it. I think we're going to go bankrupt before I can make 82 more pies. Yeah, a thing is happening. I'm not doing the auctions game. It's totally cool. It's fine. What is going on with this purple thing over here? Where is the purple thing? What's going on in this neck of the woods? Sunny Isles Beach. You want 54 bricks. Yeah. How do you feel about berry pies? You know, while you're building your infrastructure, which is far superior to mine, you know what would be great for a little snack is pie. You could have some berry pies that I am now making. After 10 years, I've learned how to make them. I've learned how to make nothing else. I've cleaned up my air. I've done well with that. Well, I've done well with that. I've actually extended the amount of dead fish in the river thanks to Food Factory number 3, and probably some of those cows are dead too. And I've learned potatoes. We learned potatoes. Learned some other things here, but not really so much with wooden planks or bricks or really anything else that this world needs. I don't really do that. And there's a blizzard in January, which is appropriate. Road speed down, building production down, and building upkeep up. That will be the thing that kills us. Right there. That will be the thing that kills us because we cannot survive that. We've only got 500,000 left, and nobody is going to give me another loan, right? Right? No, nobody's going to give you another loan. They've wisened up to me. They're not that stupid over at the bank. Yeah, there it is. We've made 16 pies, but we are now bankrupt. We are now bankrupt, and we are hemorrhaging money. I have no doubt at the end of March here, we'll be told it's game. Oh, we're actually back in positive. Hang on. We're not dead yet. We will be. We totally will be. I'm going to fail this. I've made some pies, but not the 100 pies that we challenged ourselves to. I totally feel at the end of March we're going to be told it's game over, but I will keep plugging along. I will make a few more pies before it all goes down in flames. Boy, Christmas season goes on for a long time in this world. It's April 23rd, and apparently it's still Christmas season, which is joyous and delightful and drags it on a little bit. Really, December 26th, I'm pretty much all done with Christmas. There it is. Knew that was coming. Totally knew that was coming. Okay, so there was Rise of Industry, a failure. I made some pies, so I do feel a little positive about that, but I did it in a wholly terrible way. It's not the right way to play this game, which is basically taking out loans and running the clock out. I made some pies, not the 100 that we challenged ourselves to, but I made some pies. Don't ever play Rise of Industry like I just played Rise of Industry. The smarter move would have been a more varied resources, more production, spreading everything out a little bit more, playing a little more slowly to build up the profits. I mean, just everything I did wrong, starting with the dye factory and going on from there. But I gave it my best shot, sort of. We played this in a very traditional wee hours manner, which is bumbling along and hoping for the best. But there is Rise of Industry. We made some berry pies. Not 100, but we made some. And you know what? Some pie is better than no pie at all. There it is. Rise of Industry comes to a unsurprising bankrupt close. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Anyone want to get the head out of the hot tub? Did you want to maybe pull this head out of the hot tub? That's not sanitary, guys. That is not okay. That's a health code violation in the mansion.